Other important note about the visitor center is it had to be respectful to the Capitol. So all the architectural materials and stones and colors and the palette that you see in the Capitol had to be continued into the Capitol Visitor Center. Certainly with some modern flares. Architectural philosophy is that a building should reflect the time in which it's built. If you're connecting to a historic building, you would have some subtle ties to that historic building. We kind of turned that end over end and said this needed to look more like the historic building with some subtle ties to the 21st century, and I'll talk about that. But notice the sandstone on the walls there. There are darks and lights, stones with rust deposits. We wanted that type of stone. We had to tell quarries in America that we needed 200,000 square feet of sandstone, and we didn't want it to look too good. We wanted to see the same imperfections and inconsistencies you see through the Capitol. Now, what people don't realize is when Charles Bulfinch was having these walls installed in the 1820s, he would have told me, Tom, I don't care what that stone looks like, I'm going to paint it all white anyway. And very few people working in the Capitol realized that those rotunda walls were white from 1826 until 1905. And they were stripped down in an attempt to beautify the Capitol. And that's a whole nother story. But again, so they'll never be repainted white because people love that sandstone today. But it is not what Bulfinch intended. Had he known that stone was going to be exposed, he might have been a lot more selective as those stones were going up. And you can't see in the picture, but around the north and south entrance of the rotunda are burgundy sandstone thresholds. We match that sandstone as well in the visitor center. So again, here's what it looked like when we began. Nothing but a parking lot. Here's the project footprint again. Oh, by the way, that footprint, I'm going to go back. That's 5 acres. That's about 200,000 square feet. The footprint of the Capitol is 175,000 square feet. So the footprint is actually larger than the footprint of the Capitol.